Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Regan and this is Regan Writes. Today I wanted to kind of do a bit of a vlog style video because I've got a lot of random things I need to kind of catch up on and do. And I also wanted to talk a little bit about some of the things I've been experiencing at the minute to do with burnout and just trying to stay on track and stay on top of everything that I've got going on, because I have got a lot of stuff going on at the minute. So before we get into any work, I just wanted to kind of sit down a little bit and have a bit of a chat, because there have been some things going on in my life at the minute that are a little bit annoying. So typically I wouldn't really talk about this sort of stuff on my channel because I'm trying not to do too much in the way of making things too personal. I want to kind of keep my personal life as separated from this channel as I can. Obviously I'm going to be talking about my book and some of the stuff going on in my life in general, but I don't really talk about anything too personal, nor do I want to. So I'm not going to go into too much detail with stuff, but I did want to talk about burnout because I am experiencing a lot of stress and burnout and just kind of having a lot on my shoulders at the minute. It's mostly due to the fact that I do work full time. Especially at the minute I'm working a lot more than what I typically would, and so with that, on top of trying to, edit my book that I'm working on at the minute, as well as trying to make these videos, as well as trying to, read more, which might sound stupid, but like, reading is important to me, and not only to me personally, but I also want to be able to read more for this channel so that I can talk about books more, because I enjoy talking about books and I want to read more. It's just hard to find the time. Like, I'm really struggling to find the time to do anything at the minute. And it's not even just time, it's also energy, because I feel like it's easy to say, oh well, you can just make time. You just have to try and, schedule yourself and block time out for things that you want to do, but it's easier said than done, let's just put it that way. And I don't know if you guys experience this or not, but even when I do have the time to do stuff, a lot of the time I just don't have the energy. Like, usually when I get in from work, because especially this week I've been working a lot of kind of early shifts, so I have to get up at about 6-7 a.m. and I'm a really late sleeper. Like, I find it hard to go to sleep earlier than like midnight most nights, unless I like really force myself to, which I find difficult in the first place. But most of the time I'll go to bed at like 1 a.m. or something, and then get up at about 7 a.m, which isn't too bad, but sometimes I'll only get like 4 hours sleep because I'll end up staying up late because I can't get to sleep or any other reason. And it's just hard because the next morning I'll have work. I'll do like an 8-hour shift, and then I'll get back by about 5 p.m. and I'll have maybe a few hours to get some stuff done. But by the time I get back, I'm hungry, I'm exhausted, tired, and I'll kind of be in that middle state where it's like I'm too awake and alert to go to bed and get a nap or, get some extra sleep, but I'm too tired to really do anything. Like, I haven't got any energy or motivation, and it's really hard to find the motivation and energy to do the stuff that you want to do. It's just, there's so many things that I have to juggle at the minute, and I'm finding it really difficult, but we're pushing through. And today it's my day off, which is why I'm filming, why I'm doing this. And I thought, you know what, for this video, rather than making it like writing centric, I think instead I'm going to just kind of do an all-rounder sort of thing. I'm also filming this on the same day that I'm going to finish reading, well, not finish reading, but start and finish reading Coraline, because I wanted to finish that today, get that done today. It should only take me about 3 hours to read, so I think I should be able to do that. But besides that, I wanted to get some editing done because I need to pretty much finish editing my book today. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I can allow myself another day, so tomorrow, to finish it, but I would rather get it done today, but we'll see. I'm not putting too much pressure on myself with that because it is going to take hours and hours, but apart from that, I also have another video. I need to edit and upload that today, so I'm just going to get stuck in, and yeah, I'll see you downstairs when I'm editing my book. Okay, so I'm downstairs now. I'm about to start editing my book, and I just thought before I did that, I'd show you what playlist I'm listening to at the minute. Well, not really playlist, but album. I'm listening to Midnights by Taylor Swift. Now, I've never really been a massive fan of Taylor Swift, but for some reason, when this album came out, the only reason I listened to it, to be honest, is because one of the songs features Lana Del Rey, and if you know anything about me, I'm a Lana stan. And so I checked that song out, loved it, and I was like, ooh, I'm kind of vibing with this. Let me listen to the rest of the album. So I started it from the beginning, listened all the way through, and I was gobsmacked. Like I said, I've never really been a Taylor Swift fan, never been a Swiftie, but maybe I'm turning into one, because this album was really good. Like, I've been listening to this on loop every single day for the past, like, few days. And I was going to wait until winter, because to me it's got, like, a wintry vibe. So I was going to wait until at least, like, mid-November to start listening to it. But I just can't help myself. I've been listening to it, like, every single day. In fact, yesterday I was listening to You're On Your Own, Kid. And this was before work, as I was just getting ready. Like, I was ironing my t-shirt, and this song came on. And I just, like, broke down. I started crying. It was a mess. Like, I was just pacing back and forth, like, crying everywhere. Like, and for what? It's such a... It's, like, a really emotional song, but, like, it just hit me out of nowhere. Normally I don't cry at songs, but I don't know. Maybe I was just feeling it. Like, I mean, like I said, I've been pretty emotional myself at the minute. Pretty, like, you know, stressed and emotional, and that song must have just like snapped something inside me, and I just broke down. I was like, no, I'm like late getting ready, I need to just go. But yeah. It's so stupid. But like, yeah, I've been really enjoying that that album. So if you want to kind of listen to that along with me, go listen to it. It's a really good album. So either way, I'm going to put that on and listen to that while I get some editing done. I'm not going to finish it right now. I'm going to finish it later on, but I'm going to get some done now because I want to just kind of get a bit of everything done. So let's get into that. Okay, so I just finished editing my book for now. I'm going to put it down for a little while and pick it back up in a bit. I managed to get to page 150, and so I've got about 70 pages left to go to edit until I'm done. Anyways, let's move on. I want to go upstairs and edit today's video, which is Friday's video for you guys, or last Friday's video. So I'm going to go edit that. Shouldn't take me too long, but I'm not going to finish it right now. But I want to get a good chunk of it done. So it shouldn't take too long anyway. It's not a very long video. Not much editing to do. Yeah, let's go do that. I've set up the whiteboard a bit differently as well. So I've got my projects obviously in this corner or this side of the whiteboard, and then I've got some space to do other stuff here, and I'm gonna have like everything that I'm working on book-wise over here. So obviously I've got Project Lavender at the top and a little orange marker next to it, which means in progress. The red marker is for anything like unfinished that I'm not currently working on, and then if it has a green marker, which I've got up there, if it has a green marker, then that means it's done. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. I'm about to get into editing. Oh, I had a kerfuffle earlier, I'll tell you that, because I was trying to this lighting, honey, not the one. As I was saying earlier on, I was trying to kind of sort out my OneDrive because it's making the computer so slow because it's trying to sync and back up everything at the minute. And I couldn't figure out how to turn it off, and it took me a good half an hour to like figure out how to do it. And I've managed to do it, so the computer's actually running a little bit faster now. But it's all right now. It's all sorted. So I'm gonna get into editing my last video, and I'll see you when I'm done. Let's feed Feed Jimmy. Little mealworm. Oh, he's coming. Oh god. Down, Jimmy. Here you go, I'll feed you. Here you go. Oh my god. He's so dramatic. Calm down, Jimmy, it's okay. Oh, his little squeak. Can you see his little face? I'm sorry for waking you, Jimmy. Oh, he's enjoying his snacky. There you go. Bless him. I didn't mean to frighten him. I feel so bad. I just wanted to feed him a little mealworm. Oh. I'm sorry, Jimmy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's really angry at me. I'm sorry. I've pissed Jimmy off. Go back to sleep, Jimmy. You've had your snacky. Look who else decided to join me. Hey, baby. I don't really let him in here usually because there's a lot of wires around. You little buggerlugs. Come on. Away from the wires. Well, I'll let you out. Come on. Oh, your brother's here. Hey, Lenny. Lenny. Come on. Say hi. Look at the mess they've made. There's like poop and hay everywhere. I have to clean that up in a bit. Hey. Benny, come on. Benny. What are you eating? There's nothing on the floor. It's just sawdust. That's not food. That's not food. Go on. I've got work to do. Come on. See you later. Alright, so I'm pretty much done with editing for now. I mean, I've still got about 2/3 of it left to edit, but there's only about another 10-15 minutes of footage left to go through, so it shouldn't take me too long. It'll probably take me about another 45 minutes to edit. So I'm going to do that in a bit. I'm done for now. Okay, so I've returned to my bedroom because I'm about to start filming the Coraline video. So I wanted to talk right now about motivation and things that keep me motivated, because I find it interesting that, like I said at the beginning of the video, I have been pushing myself to really try to stay on top of stuff as much as I possibly can, even if it is difficult. And I think some of the things that motivate me are just figuring out what really matters to me, because I think I've had that crisis of not knowing whether or not something's important or not, and not really committing to anything. And I think over the last few weeks especially, I'm sure even the people in my personal life, like my best friend, my partner and whatnot, have realized and seen how I've kind of come to this realization that I'm not happy with the way things are with my life at the minute. Not so much right this very second, but like especially a couple months ago. And I was kind of reaching that point where I was like, things need to change. And so I kind of sat myself down, metaphorically, and kind of had a conversation with myself where I was like, what do I want to do with my life? What direction do I want my life to go in? Is it working at the place that I'm working at and just kind of being, I don't want to say abused. Abused is too strong of a word, I think, but it kind of does feel like that a little bit. Just overworked and overutilized for what I should really be doing, and I've just kind of accepted it for a while, and I've gotten to a point where I'm like, I'm worth more than this, I want more than this, need more than this, and so I'm kind of done with what I'm doing work-wise at the minute. I mean, I've never particularly loved what I do at work. That's never been a secret. I've definitely been working there purely for the money since day one. I've never loved working there. I've never really even liked working there. I'm venting a lot right now. Like I say, bringing it back, I had to kind of sit myself down and be like, okay, what do I actually want to do with my life? And I've always kind of known what I want to do with my life. Not always, but for the past few years, I've kind of had an idea of what I want to do. It's just I haven't really put into motion any of the things that I need to actually do those things I want to do. I want to write, I want to make videos, I want to do this, what I'm doing now, but be able to do it full time and be able to make some kind of career out of it. Less so these videos are just kind of me wanting to document what I'm doing and also creating content because I just find it fun. I've been making videos, like I say, since I was about 11, 12 years old on and off, and I've always enjoyed doing it. So it's kind of just more of a hobby, but writing is more so what I want to do career-wise, and so I'm hoping to focus more on my writing and try and actually get somewhere with that, because I've been doing that for years and I keep getting distracted by other things, especially work, and work doesn't matter to me. What I do for work at the minute, it doesn't matter to me one iota. Like, as soon as I leave that building, I don't think about it. It brings me no fulfillment, no joy, no happiness. It's just kind of miserable, to be honest. And so I want to shift focus from that and focus more on the things I actually love and enjoy in life, because you only get one life. You get one shot. I could literally die at any minute. I do not want to spend half of my life, and I talk about this with my friend all the time because she's very much in a similar position where we don't really want to be doing what we're doing for the next 20, 30 years of our lives, you know? I don't want to be working in retail for, well, until I'm like in my 30s, 40s, even 50s. That scares me. Even if I fail at writing and it doesn't really go anywhere and take off, I still want to put all of my effort and energy into that and creating content on YouTube, because I love doing those things, and I'm sick of trying to force myself to do something that I hate just for the sake of security. Life isn't meant for that, for me at least. There's so much out there that I want to do and experience, and working in retail, spending 5 days a week, 8-hour shifts nearly, where I can't stand being there. I don't want to do that anymore. It's a waste of life. There's not enough time for me to be able to feel fulfillment from doing something that I don't feel fulfillment from. So if you get anything from this video, sit down with yourself and really have that conversation with yourself about what you want to do with your life and do it. I think that's going to be it for this video, you guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like. If you haven't already, please subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!